You built a very robust city here. Even when I go fully off the rails and just do everything I can to destroy it.
I mean...
You built a very robust city here.
I mean... We do still have disaster response helicopters.
I feel like a disaster response helicopter landing in the middle of an active blaze is a bit strange.
Yeah.
Why isn't the local government doing anything to stop the fires? Oh no! E. coli!
I just feel like the river should catch fire at this point.
Well, yes, it should. But, like, how did the viewing ship set on fire?
I guess wind gust in the wrong direction
brought
at
it
the wrong
over.
time.
I mean, I'm still not super impressed by the spread. I haven't seen any fire spread to any wide area. I think this might be...
I think it's much worse in industrial zones, but we don't have a lot of those. So.
Yeah. Oh, poor E. coli zoo. Poor these people.
Wait. Oh, yeah, this is just a disaster response.
No. Flying a helicopter over a fire is already exceedingly dangerous and requires like a flying a helicopter into another helicopter also sort of a
also
quite
mildly
a trick.
dangerous.
They got there before the building collapsed.
Yeah. Well, it was because they were coming to this building.
The thing is, I'd already screwed your town anyway, so Wait, let's look at collapsed buildings. I don't think you showed that one. Oh, that's. I guess the flood is such a gigantic
exactly.
one that it's a little bit hard to see the blip from our current situation.
Yep. Uh-oh. If there's anywhere that it's going to spread effectively...
Turns out needles are pretty flammable. See, that doesn't really seem to have spread.
No. It's really surprising how little it's spreading.
Yeah, I'm unimpressed by the fire spread in this game. Okay. It spreads well in the industry and in forests. Yeah, and that's like the forest industry, so kind of the perfect area.
Look at all the cars going back and forth. Mostly police cars. Telling people to get out. But getting out is more difficult than you'd think.
Telling people to get out. We would send the fire trucks down, but we can't find them recently.
Yep. We don't know where they went. Somebody said something about a guitar. I don't...
It doesn't make any sense. I like how this is past the demand, so you're just recreationally making an area more flammable now. I, as the mayor's nephew, I'm really enjoying seeing all these fires. I do have a slight concern that my own house is going to burn down. So, I would like for you, the mayor, to choose which part of town you and also your sibling and thus nephew are going to live in. Because that's just going to be the one part of town that we make livable, and I want you to, whatever part, you can choose any part of town except for Scheisse Frühlingsviertel. Okay. That exception was in mine. Choose any part of town except for that, and detach it from road to make sure that it's only connected via other things, which should be fairly easy given that most places are already pretty detached, and give it a fire department and make it livable.
There we go.
There we go. We've got a lovely little viewing parlor from which to view the rest of the town burning. This is pretty exciting. I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
Come on, jump the creek. You know you want to.
Wait, I just saw the upgrade arrow for a building that was on fire. Did the fire upgrade?
I guess so. Oh.
Momentarily, the tree that was in the creek was on fire. That's pretty impressive. How are my kids supposed to play outside when this is happening? Industrial waste. How about the fires everywhere? Does it need to be a Friday for a toga party? Yeah. Togas are flammable.
Togas are flammable. That's all you care about.
People rapidly escape. Oh, whoa. What happened to Via Maximus?
Clearly...
Did it burn down?
No, they They just can see the writing on the wall.
Yeah, they're just like...
They saw a bunch of new trees come in, and they were like, oh, is that how it's going to be? Yeah, I don't think there's anything.
Yeah, there's nothing. Shockingly, there's no policies that are encourage fires.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the trees are burning. Quick, put more trees. New study by scientists finds that trees and sound barriers reduce traffic.
Wow, that's what we're trying to do.
Reduce traffic noise, that is. Yeah, we're trying to reduce traffic noise by putting some lovely trees here.
In this place that's nowhere near traffic.
At Mayor just announced that we got the most flammable city award.
Good job, Mayor.
Yay. I have no clue. I mean, I really thought the town was going to be sort of on its way out by now. I don't know what to suggest here.
I have a suggestion.
A suggestion for a suggestion?
My suggestion is that they have completely adopted a anarchist model.
An anarchist model. I mean,
of government.
The whole idea of this one area being sort of the only good area was we're pulling out. We're abandoning the rest of the city.
Yeah, so, that's why I'm leaving a police station there.
So I'm happy to have this part of the abandon the rest of the city motif.
This nation, as we know, both oblasts
has no laws.
Exactly. Well, it's not that it has no laws; it's just that they're not enforced by police officers.
I have made this observation before, but I don't know if I've made it on this series. So, in the U.S., signs that are in most places, in every place I've seen them in the U.S., signs that are for like parking restrictions in certain hours say like no parking enforced, and then the hours during which you're not allowed to park. Which, you know, so technically it means like you can park at all other times, but it sounds like it means no parking.
Yeah.
Psst, we don't actually check during these times. So it's that kind of thing. There are laws.
Yep. They're just not enforced.
In this whole area of the city, there's no cops. This whole area of the city, the vast majority of the city. Yep. Yeah, the fire spread just isn't the thing in this game. It just isn't the thing.
I'm quite disappointed.
I don't know what to suggest, because, like, you built a very robust city here. Even when I go fully off the rails and just do everything I can to destroy it. I mean, you built a very robust city here.
I mean, so I think what happens next is that educators, specifically elementary school educators, they're not a big fan of the new laws in the city.
No, because that's not going to destroy the city fast enough. I mean, nothing is going to destroy the city, apparently. But I think in keeping with my suggestion from 2 times ago, we have now determined that boulevards are essentially perfect fire barriers. So in the kinds of places where you are trying to, you know, make sure fire spreads across boulevards, maybe the boulevard just needs to be downgraded. Not everywhere, but, you know, in a few places. Here's a YouTube video titled, "How far does fire spread in city skylines? Tips on how to protect your city from fire."
We want tips on the opposite.
Yeah, we want apparently it doesn't spread at all. It's freaking impossible to make it spread. Where are my tips on burning down my city for the insurance money? You know, when you search for how to cause fires in city skylines, all you get is how to stop fires in city skylines. Wow. Weird how that works.
I don't understand.
I'm very unclear on how that how that's the case. What happens if you go completely bankrupt?
I don't know.
Just Making a mental note of that.
I do not know.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, the perpetual motion machine.
I don't know what happened to
Nancy Wright, what the hell? Well, it seems the perpetual motion machine, like, if any one thing goes slightly wrong, then everything goes completely wrong, so...
What?
Oh, no!
That could also be a problem.
That was dramatic. Did that blimp just land in a stop that is actually burned down? So, even though the stop is rubble, it still stops there.
Yep, I guess so.
Confusing.
I didn't know that, but something that we now know.
It's yet another thing we've learned from playing this game in this way. Taxes theft, Mallow. Taxes theft. I decided if 1%. I can't destroy the town in the conventional way, then I'll just bankrupt you, and we'll discover what happens when you're bankrupt and all of your loans are out and you have no source of income whatsoever. That's what
who says I'm going to take out loans?
Well, I assume that when you go bankrupt, it'll force you to take out a loan. Oh, well.
Nope.
How do you know that it won't do that?
Because early on when you're building a city, I often get low on income, and I've gotten to a situation where I've had negative money and I wasn't forced to take out a loan.
Wait, you can have negative money?
Yeah, I think so. If I remember correctly.
Is it just going to let you, like...
I think there's a limit. I just don't know what it is.
You're currently losing 150K per week.
Yeah, I see that.
So...
And so that's like 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away.
City again!
Okay. This is what they've just described as the most attractive city. I'd like to point this out. We can even turn on... Well, no, the flags really help.
Blimps everywhere. Crime everywhere. Fire everywhere. Rivers of sewage.
I think that we are the only city in the world. As it
happens, there was an apocalypse all around us and we barely even noticed.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's continue.
The most attractive city in a selection of one city.
Mm-hmm.
My little princess was trapped in a tree for 3 hours before the fire department showed up. What do you mean the fire department showed up? There is no fire department. The city is on the brink of bankruptcy.
Oh, I don't remember this. Maybe you have to get a certain amount below by shutting them down or raise taxes to gain more income. You can also take out a loan if available. Bailout option. If the above measures are not enough, you can take a bailout out to save your city. Bailout disables further achievements. Nah.
I've got no problem with that. Let's just let's see how low you can go.
Yep.
Will it eventually say you lose? Can you lose City Skyline?
That's the question I want to answer.
That's the question.
Obviously, I can't fulfill any demands at this point because I have zero money with which to fulfill demands. There's
got to be something you can. I mean, there are a few things you can. Why is the population going up? No, it's not.
It went up briefly, which is disturbing.
There are things you can do with no money. Oh, you can build a gazebo with your minus 400,000 double cents.
Wow. We've been hoping, waiting for this for...
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, well. No. I like how it offers you 50,000 when you're at minus 500,000.
Nah.
You're minus 600,000. Oh, well, the only things we can do are things that are free, so I would just like to paint some area with a policy that will cause all of the current buildings there to be forced to change. It's all we can do. All we can do is just cause not destroy buildings ourselves, but cause the buildings to be destroyed.
I mean, technically, we can also destroy buildings ourselves since that's free and
self-sufficient, but like insufficient for me. XDIMHO. How negative do you think it'll let you go?
I'm wondering if it's 1 million.
I'm wondering if maybe you can't lose City Skylines.
That's also possible.
It lets you have more than negative 1 million, more than 1 million in debt. I give up, man. There's nothing else I can do to your city. It's not burning down. It's very abandoned, but not wholly abandoned. There's crime everywhere. Immediate fires. Show me a view of the city. Okay, fire.
Yep.